A good morning, people. How you people doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's me once again, Willow, for another stream, another day. Hope you people are doing great. Let me just switch to the full cam in three, two, one. Zbrim. So as you can see, new avatar. Not really. The only change I made to this avatar was the shirt. Since I didn't had a white and purple shirt, I said to myself, why not? Uh, why not change my avatar to a shirt I have? And I do own a light pink sweater. Technically, it's not a sweater, but a long sleeve. But it looks like a sweater the way it's made. Doesn't matter. I own one, so yeah. Since last stream, a lot have happened in my life of term of like maybe wanting to like starting back streaming in French, um, mixing up my femme and mask side, etc., etc. So let's talk about each of those things one by one. First off, last time I stream was last Tuesday, I think, or was last Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday, right? Yup, last Wednesday. So almost a full 7 day without stream, technically five. So a lot have happened since. Um, as you chat know, last stream I talked about the fact that I stream in French for a friend because, as you people might know, I'm not native speaking English. I'm not. My first language isn't English. I'm not English speaking natively. So, um, yeah. So why I'm saying all that is that one of my friends asked me if I could substitute him for a stream in French, and I said yes. So after that, I substituted him. Had a stream, was great. Made me realize that I was missing out, not missing out, but I was missing streaming in French, and realized that I was talking about my old community a lot in English streams of people I was watching, especially like uh, I don't remember their name, um, Delaney. I was speaking a lot of my old community in their chat, and I'm sorry about that. Must have been annoying. But yeah, I realized that I was missing streaming in French. So what I've done, um, I've reorganized my current um, stream schedule and had added a new one for French stream on another channel. That I will not mention here, except for my close friends who actually want to know it from this stream. So yeah, I've rearranged a schedule for both. Um, I'm giving out French another go. If it doesn't go well after I don't know how much time, but if it doesn't go well where it doesn't feel safe in the streaming sphere or in the French streaming sphere, pardon me, I'll stop and I'll just continue in English. So yeah, since Wednesday, last Wednesday, I've done that. I reorganized everything in my streaming career, quote unquote. I've I have reorganized. Trying to speak fast in English makes me look like XQC. Sorry. So yeah, I've reorganized my stuff. I've made a 3 day stream in French, 3 day in English. So new schedule in English will be um I can show you right now. I think I have it right here. Yep. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. The only reason why I started at 9 p.m. EST and not 9 p.m., 9 a.m. is that I haven't slept yet. I have been awake since yesterday at 2 p.m. So like I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be awake at 7. So I said to myself, why not stream at 9? Weird reasoning, but if you think about it, it's not that weird. But choose the hour, the way I choose the hour, not that not that quirky, you know. So yeah, I chose 9 a.m. because that was my old uh streaming hour when I was streaming in French back like in 2024, 2025 ish. At some point, I was not so much doing 9 a.m. in 2025 streaming, but that's beside the point. So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. So it's gonna be it's gonna be better for me because at that time, 7 p.m. I usually do not do anything, and I do not watch stream in French nor in English most of the time. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday are usually days that they are pretty much dead in terms of who I'm watching. Usually, the big days of streaming that I'm watching people are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Saturday, quote unquote. Sometimes Saturday is pretty dead, but Saturday in the day, like evening, afternoon, there's a lot of people, even night. And yeah, Tuesday as well in the night, there's a lot of people. So that will be my French stream. I'll be streaming in French on those days. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, my bad, at 12, what I was used to. Because I realized something recently in the past 5 days that I can get out of the way. I realized that streaming in French during the day, not streaming French during the day, streaming during the day reminds me of French streaming, and I always associated that with streaming as a mask person, like masculine, not like mask person, like I have a mask and I'm like Jim Carrey, you know, but like mask person as someone who's masculine. So yeah, I switched it up and I always feel more femme during the night because I do stuff more related to my femme side during the night. So switched it up to feel more in my moods correctly. And a lot of the time recently, I've been pretty bored during the night. Not the night, but the evening. My bad. I keep on saying the night, but it's not the night. It's more the evening. But like I say the night because I stay late. I stay up late. So yeah. So yeah. I switched it up. So now I will be streaming 3 times a day here in English. I was going to say French. In English, um, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. during night hours. late hours. Um, Usually about that time, I'm not watching anyone, or if I am watching someone, it's a away cat and she's starting or going too soon. So like I'm good. And yeah, I'll be streaming in French Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Both channel are separated. Both content will be the same because that's what I do. I play Pokemon, I shiny on. So if you're seeing one stream, I'm like, for example, right now I'm at 45K. I do 1K today. Tomorrow I do 1K. I do 3K in French. Next week we come back and you see I have 3K more. Don't be surprised. I stream on it in French. For me, it won't change anything in the way I record my content about it because the channel I'll get the shiny on um will be the channel is going to be posted on social media. Like for example, if I get it on Willow's account, on my English account, it will be posted on my account in English. If I get it in French, it's going to be posted in French. Pretty much it. And I won't be translating it back to English because I will be using another um, avatar in French that will look most likely the same as my current one in English, but as my current mask self in French. I hope everyone understand what I've meant to say. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for the future of the channel and myself. Because I feel like I miss streaming in French, and that I don't want to stop it because of some trolls that gave me anxiety. And I'll try to make it as safe as possible in French as I'm currently doing in English. So far, I'm happy with how I've not how, but what I've done so far in English. Even though I haven't streamed for like I haven't streamed for much, not much, but I haven't streamed a lot. We're on stream 8 right now, right? Yeah, we're on stream 8, and I've been streaming for like what seems I've been streaming for five weeks so far. 8 stream in 5 weeks is pretty good. It's not the best. I say it's not the best because for 5 weeks I've been putting 3 days on my schedule. I haven't been able to done more than one. My bad. For the past like three weeks. So like I've done 2 weeks on of 3 days and 3 weeks of one. So yeah, or like my first week I've done two stream. I don't remember, but I've done some stream here, some stream there. I'm not consistent with my streaming in English, and I wasn't much either in French. But I'm one thing I'm sure is I will be more consistent in French because that's my native tongue, and I'll be able to speak more freely uh, on the channel. Not that I'm not speaking as freely as I want in English. It's just that the fact that that's not my native tongue, so I might not be as fluent as I want. If you people understand what I mean. And something that might happen in my French streams is that I might speak in English as well, but not fully. And if I try to speak in English because I know one thing that if I try to speak fully in English in my French stream, Um, my bad. Is that the fact that it will sound like right now, and I don't want that. So right now, I'm trying as best as I can with my English, and in my French training is gonna be English slash French, Franglish. So yeah. So yep. Um, anything else I need to mention? Oh yeah, as you can see, switch the background of my schedules. Now they are in night mode, as can I call them night mode. Um, just for the fact that I'm now streaming in the evening slash night. So yeah, another thing I've done legit this morning, I changed my bingo card. That's not a huge noticeable change, but I changed the logo. My old logo was great, but I didn't had the project for the bingo icons, because I made those bingo icons with some with the calendar emoji from Microsoft. Not the 3D version, but the classic one. So I've redone it. So that's pretty much it. I've redone it because I wanted to have the ear on it. So like you can see every year it changed from like 27, 2026, 20 to 2027 to like 2028, so on and so on. I've done that. Um, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I've done. Trying to remember what else I've done, but I haven't done much except watching stream, TV shows, YouTube, doing schedules for French and English streams. I've done the thumbnail for today's streams. Pretty much it. I haven't done a whole lot of stuff because that's me. So yeah, one thing I hope to not um fall into is that I hope to not fall into a I don't have anything else to say in stream, because yeah, because yeah, I hope to not fall into a and fall into a hole that I won't be able to talk about stuff after a couple of days, because it's 6 days of stream back to back. So it's gonna be a big week. And why I haven't made it 7 days, it's the fact that I do not consume or am present on Twitch on Sundays. That's the thing. I'm just not on. Like I say, I'm not on, but that's a lie. I am on Twitch, but like that's I'm on because like I'm on Twitch every day, and Sundays are my quote unquote relaxed day where I just relax and try to not be on Twitch and just try to like watch my stuff that I want to watch that haven't caught up on the week during the week, might say. So yeah, but yeah, so far that's pretty much it. Um, when it comes to streaming, so 6 days of stream. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I might, since it's gonna be two completely different worlds, and that I won't be talking about the same topics, since one will be in French, so I'll be able to talk about a lot of stuff in French, and the other one will be in English, so I'll be able to talk about a lot of stuff in English. So yeah, I think we should get to shinying because if I don't shine it soon, I'll be stuck here in the loop of chatting. And my music just stopped. So that's a good not stop, just finish. So that's a good thing to start up the games as we speak. Sorry. Close that. And oh, I'm gonna open that. Usually I have it already open in the background, but right now, not right now, but today I forgot because I was so overwhelmed with stuff about the streaming that I forgot. I forget. Also, another thing that I want to mention about the French stream is that I won't be um I won't be streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. So that'll be mostly Twitch. Um not mostly, but it's gonna be only Twitch. So yeah, just for the reason that I do not want to make another Google account to stream to have a YouTube account to then verify that account to be able to stream in French. And I do not want to use my old accounts because I do not want the people to find me and make the links, not make the links, but follow the dots and be like, yo, that's them. So yeah. Anyways, not important right now. What's important is Pikachu shining. So let's start. Let's boot up those games and play the games, shall we? Ba, ba, da, ba. Sorry. I feel like when don't stream for like a couple of days, almost a week, I feel like I have a lot to say, a lot to talk about. When logically, technically, I don't have a lot to talk about. Yeah. So yeah. That's up. My bad. All right, let's play. Let's play. Let's play. I'm just gonna open chat. Thank you. And does it count up? Nice. It does. First Pikachu of the day. It's Cray Cray and Sin. It's Nene. All right. So yeah, I'm happy to be back on this hunt. I say I'm happy. I'm clearly not because every time I end the stream and I'm like I'm at 1K more than the last stream. I'm starting to get less and less happy. And yesterday I went. Technically, it was today ish because it was during the night. I was in Delaney stream, Cozy Delaney, for the people who don't know who they are. Um, yeah, I was watching Delaney and Fax Collect was there and said some stuff about um how hunting work. And at first I was like, I hope he's not I hope Fex is not telling me that my current hunting for Pikachu in full odds. I hope he's not telling me that I'm um, seeing the same Pokemon over and over, like the same 100 or 1,000 Pokemon. And I was watching Delaney reading facts in the chat, and me and Delaney was like, what the hell was going on? And I legit said in the chat, since Fex came in the stream, I feel more dumb than I was. And Delaney said same and laughed. And I got a bit worried because not because they laughed. I was worried because about what Fex said. And I was reassured later because Fex said that it wasn't um it didn't have an impact on random encounters. So I was happy because basically what um what happened yesterday in the Delaney stream, technically today, they asked about if they were going to have any issue with the wave bird, any issues about like about if they were going to um have the same Pokemon on their screen multiple times, like if they were cloning. And what Fex said was a lot of stuff that I do not remember because that was too much genius for us, too much intelligence. But what I remembered was that if you are really, 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 um, really consistent with your button mashing and quick with it, you could clone. But as we all know, we are not that quick and on point and consistent with our button mashing. That to the point we're clicking on the right frame to have the same Pokemon. Okay, so that was that, and that did reassure me a bit because I was like, huh, at least my 45K doesn't feel like I've done it for nothing, you know? Because I was starting to to I was starting to think like, did I ever did I met the same Pokemon every time I started? Like every time I started a run, like today or like last week, was it the same 1K Pokemon I was seeing? And when he said that that issue of cloning was more that was more associated for soft reset, I was glad. I was glad that wasn't full odds. So not soft reset, but full odds. Random encounters. Sorry, I had to yawn. Technically, I didn't add to. I just did while chatting. Oh, Koopy's life. Koopy's life. Cool. So yeah, I watched Delaney today about that and about that. I watched Delaney today and that was fun. It has been 5 days since they last streamed, so I was happy to see them. Like I've recently got into the Pokemon community more because back in the days I was watching, lurking, quite a lot of lurking of Pokemon content. So like I know people, I know what they've done, like in terms of content. But other than that, I don't know much about them or the community. Like I've seen some, I know some username from like 2 years ago, but like I'm not that deep knowing who they are. So like it's nice to like starting to learn and discover who are everyone, who is everyone, like learning about them, figuring out why they are here in the community. It's nice to meet new people, you know, and that's what I've been doing recently with Waycat, Sabian, Delaney, Shiny Rai Gaming, oh my god, Lloydie, OMG Lloydie. I'm stating their username, but I do not call any of them by their full username. Just so you know, like I do not call Lloydie OMG Lloydie. I do not call Shiny Rai Gaming Shiny Rai Gaming. I call him slash them um Rai. I do not call Waycat Waycat. I call her Chloe. Sabian is his name, so I call him Sabian or Sabe. Um, been watching some detective Mocha. I don't call her them. Detective Mocha. I call her question mark them question mark Steph. It's like, and we talked about it yesterday in Delaney stream, aka today. Well, it was a bit of yesterday and a bit of today because it was pretty late at night at like 10 p.m. to like 1 a.m. And Delaney said I had a voice track at the same time. Delaney said something like said something like that they prefer to call people by their name that than their username, and I feel the same. And back in the days when I was streaming in French, I wasn't able to do that because people weren't comfortable being called by their first name, and they preferred to be called by their username. And I feel like in the English community, in the Pokemon community, people don't mind it and are pretty happy about it, you know. And that's something I'm not trying, but I've been doing myself, being more comfortable with my not my new username, but with my legal name. Like in French, I had this username for like the past 12 years. Decided to switch it up because I stopped streaming and I was like, I do not want to be associated with that username anymore. And I made a username that looks pretty much like my name, but isn't my name. But is my name in a sense that like it sounds looks like it, but legally isn't. And I'm happy with it because I didn't want to have a weird ass username that looked like a um that add a underscore with my last and first name, or like add some weird caps, or like add, add weird stuff in it. Sorry about that. I won't stream for long today. I might stream only for 2 hours as I do usually, and stop. And I'll chill in my room until I'm actually tired. Because right now I'm not tired. I'm streaming tired. On plus of that, I haven't slept, but I'm energized. Like I've slept like 17 hours. Even though if I sleep 17 hours, I feel like shit. But that's beside the point. But yeah, that might be because I'm caffeinated. I've drank a mocha, iced mocha. So yeah. So that's beside the point. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah. Okay. I remember. We were talking about we. I was. I was talking about the fact that I was more getting more comfortable with being called with my first name, and that was something I wasn't much comfortable with for the past like 4 years. Like I had my name written on all my Pokemon games because I rarely, when it comes to my Pokemon games, I use my legal name because I don't want to have uh, 8 or like 7 games with with m- multiple different names. Like for example, all my games are named by my legal name because I want all of my Pokemon to have my OT, my original trainer. So like all my current game are named by with my legal name. And yeah, I've been doing that for years now. And yeah, I've been doing that for years. And back in the days when I was streaming in French or playing with anyone in the streaming community, in the French community, in playing Pokemon or yeah, playing Pokemon. Um, most of the time, not most of the time, all the time, it had my name on it, on my username. Like the only game didn't add my, where it didn't add my name was Pokemon Unite or like Mario Kart. But in terms of Pokemon, the only game who didn't add my name was Unite. And and when I was playing Pokemon, I had I had sub streamer that sometimes were like, "Oh yeah, Adrian, do that," because that's my legal name. And I was like, "Ew, don't call me by my legal name. You know my username. Use it." That was me back in the days for the past 4 years. Today, it has been almost a month. No, it has been more than a month with my new username, and I've been getting used to. But the people who I am watching aren't. So like everyone in my French community aren't used to it. So they call me by my old username that I do not use, and I'm like, ugh, fine, I get it. You're getting used to. At first, I was fine. I'm getting used to it. But yesterday, one of my friends streamed, and I know it didn't meant to do it. Okay, we have been friends for like 7 years. Only knew me by that name. Okay, and if it was he kept on calling me by that old username, and I was like, ugh, stop. I didn't say it to him, but in my mind I was telling myself, please stop. I know he wasn't doing on purpose. He did once to make a joke, you know, but the rest of it wasn't on purpose. But in my mind I was like, ugh, stop. And once a friend, when I was in the stream, then because at first, I, another day I was in my one of my friends' stream, not the same friend, another one. Um, and I said to him, you know, I'm at a point of my life where if you call me either of them, I'm neutral about it, and I regret that. I regret saying that because he kept on calling me by my old username, and I was like, ugh, I shouldn't have said that. So yeah, but yeah, but some people have been getting used to it pretty quickly. I'm not watching many French streamers, and I wasn't watching a lot of French streamers anyways. And I'm not watching a lot of French streamers anyways. But for the few that I'm watching, they're getting used to it or trying to. Like there's three that are trying to. There's one that got it a bit more than the rest because I've been watching more than the rest. But that's beside the point. But yeah, but yeah, but yeah. I've been. I don't know what I was going to say with after that, but yeah. But yeah, I've been watching some stream here and there, being called by my old username. Not on purpose, I know. Just getting used to. But yeah, another one. Nice. I've been getting subs after subs, so I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm happy. Like recently, across all my accounts, because I have four. Technically, I have three accounts. Okay, and all three of them, I've been getting subbed like crazy. Like I've been subbed to like multiple accounts. I've been subbed on multiple channels, and some channels I've been subbed to all my accounts. Sort of all my accounts that I'm using to watch streams. Because right now I'm using two accounts, one to watch French content and the other one to watch English Pokemon content. Because I do not watch anything else than Pokemon. Well, I watch Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, but that's beside the point. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon. Well, I, I can't say I've been watching a lot of Pokemon. Barely that that's barely the only thing I'm watching. So like, not it's not that I've been watching a lot of Pokemon. That's the only thing I watch. That and some French streamer that stream hockey stuff in IRL. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching lately. And yeah, that's been good. And like I said, what I've been watching recently in English, it's Waycat, Delaney, Cereza, Lloydie, Rye. That's pretty much it. I've been recently getting back to watching Sabian since Sabian started to stream again because he wasn't streaming a lot recently and started to stream back again. Um, so yeah, like it has been 2 days of watching him, and I've watched the two recent. I've watched yesterday and the and last week's stream of uh Delaney. Last week I watched Cereza. I've watched a bit of Lloyd this week. I watched shinydex, aka Ben, um, that just got engaged uh, yesterday or this weekend with Ida. Ida. So congrats on them. I'm happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of pretty much of a bit of everyone. But right now, it's pretty much well, I feel like it's pretty much of equals to everyone. Like I've watched pretty much everyone equally recently. Like I've watched Shinydex stream all Shinydex streams last week, and he streamed 2 days last stream. Um, compared to his usual 3 days, he streamed two because his fiance was visiting him, so he couldn't stream on Wednesday, and Wednesday was his fiance's birthday or Thursday, but he was celebrating on Wednesday. So I watched two streams of Shiny Dex. I watched two streams of Lloydie. I haven't watched Rai in a bit because Rai stopped hunting and started to play Pokopia, and I can't watch Pokopia. Uh, I hate the game so much. I hate it. I hate it. I just can't. And I don't hate it because I don't have a Switch 2. I hate it because I don't like the game itself. I don't like the gameplay mechanic. I don't like it. Like I've watched gameplays, hours of gameplays, and nope, nope, not for me. So since Riot is back on Pokopia, I'm not watching Riot. Um, what else I've been watching? Like I said, I've been watching Delaney. They streamed twice in the past 5 days. So I've watched Delaney twice. I watched Cereza once because she streamed once. I've watched Waycats 3 times. Well, 3 times is I don't think it's. I, I'm not sure it's actually 3 times, but I know that I posted my 3 streams straight yesterday, so I know watched her 3 times. But did I actually watch with sound or lurked those 3 times? I'm not fully sure. I know I've said hi in those 3 times. Like that's why I'm only stating all of them, because there are some people that I was lurking with no sound all week. Like Dorcas, I was lurking Dorcas all week with no sounds. I was lurking CB Coop with no sounds all week. Shiny Huntress with no sound. All like the three of them stream in the mornings for me. So when I wake up, I open my PC. When I wake up and I get to open my PC and boot up Firefox and I open Twitch. They are the three I open in the morning. And I also opened Jack, Sated Sazy. They're the four horsemen I open. Lamau. But yeah, they're the stream I open every morning. I don't know why. They're the four ones I open in the morning. Like right now, before I went to, I started streaming. Um, Jack was live. Sated Sazy. He was one of the one I was watching. One of the four. And just not long ago, when I was streaming, during my stream right now, Coop started his stream. I just saw on my phone, because I have the notification on, that Dorcas started her stream, and before I started streaming, I saw that Shiny Huntress was streaming as well. So, like, I have my 4 morning streams, and one of them I sometimes put sounds on and actually listen to it, and it's Jax. Another person that uh sometimes I watch in the day, like in the afternoon, is Nomi. But I haven't watched Nomi in a bit, and I haven't seen her in a bit streamed. And it's not because I haven't been awake by those times. I was awake all week by those times. I get a I get up by 10:30 EST. So that can be that. That can be that. So yeah, I haven't seen Nomi in a while. I've seen Lloydie, I've seen Dorcas, I've seen Rai stream. I've seen a lot of people stream, but Nomi, I haven't seen her stream in a bit. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon, and a lot of them. I don't know who's gonna be on my Twitch recap this year for English. For French, I already know who's gonna be there. For English, I do not know. I do not know yet, but I have my idea. I have an idea of who's gonna be there. I have an idea who's gonna be there. Like I pretty sure Chloe, wait, that's gonna be there. shinydex, maybe Jax, Dorcas. I To be fair, I just said I might have an idea who's gonna be there, and while I was saying names, I was like, I don't think I know now anymore. I don't think I know anymore. Because the more I was saying names, the more I was like, yeah, I've been watching a lot of people, so I do not know. But I'm not for sure Jax is gonna be there because Jax is one of the people I watch the most. Waycats, shinydex, might Dorcas be there too. Dorcas might be there as well, and Shiny and Triss too. It's five, right? Jax, Waycat, Jax, Waycat, Dorcas, Shiny, Huntress. If that's her name, I don't remember. That's like the four I know, and Shiny Dex at like fifth, but I'm not sure because I've been watching a lot of Rai as well. But at the same time, I haven't watched Rai in like four stream or three because he was playing Pokopia. But most of the time, I'm watching. I was watching. I was watching him slash them. I don't know why I say slash them, but yeah. So yeah, so yeah. But I think I know for a fact who's gonna be first. Like without a doubt, I know who's gonna be first and second. Just because of how much I've been watching them recently. The rest is unknown. The rest is started to be made. I do not know. Well, I might have an idea of who's going to be like the three other ones just by how technically I might know. Yeah, because I've been watching those three. I've been what? Yeah, I might know. I might know. Like my top five most watched streamer is gonna be a lot different this year compared to every year. I mean, it's always different year after year, but it had a gimmick for the past 5 years of watching Twitch in English of who was in my top. Like my first year was literally five boys that I was watching quite a lot. The year after, I'll have to check. Got my money. What the fuck? It's 17 degrees. And it feels like not 17 right now. Not saying that it feels cold. I'm saying it doesn't feel hot. Well, I'm saying that I'm getting hot right now. Like not a hot like I'm sweating hot, like I feel the I feel the warmth. Mm. Archives. Post archive. Okay. We see it coming. Yeah, it's going to switch like a lot. I've just seen who I've watched the most for 2025, and I'm not watching. I'm not watching. Well, one of the five do not stream anymore, as I know. Well, I think. And two of the other of the two other ones in my top three, in my fives. And the three I do not watch anymore. One is John Stone. One is one of my friends, and I don't think I've watched my friend. Well, I think I've watched it like twice this year or three times. I don't remember. I don't think I've watched him a lot to be in my top five. And Johnson, I haven't watched him like I don't think I've watched it at all, or I watched it like once or twice this year during like the Fire Red when Fire Red released because Johns was doing some giveaways of Fire Red reviews at that time. So yeah, but I know for a fact one is going to be back for sure. My 2023 recap, it won't be the same. That's for sure. Why the fuck I don't have my 2024? Might have added, I'm sorry. Funny enough, there's only one person that stayed during my 2024 to 2020. Well, there's only one person through all of the years I've been watching Twitch from 2021 to 2026 that been on my well, technically I don't have the 2026 recap, but since 2025 there's only one person that stayed. And I'm not even I was VIP recently, I got removed because one during one stream he put everyone mods and I never got my VIP back. But I'm VIP in the Discord. So yeah. But yeah, there's only one person that I have in every of my recaps. Um I'll have to check my archives for stories. Oh, Bulbasaur is dead. December, November, August, July, June, April, March, February, January. Oh yeah, I found it. Yep, the same person. Man, I w- I'm seeing those like channel that was watching back in the days, and I just know, man. I just know that like some of them do not stream anymore, and that's hilarious. Oh yeah, I just realized I have this guy that I've been watching. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure there are some people that might not reappear in my recap. That's for sure thing. I'll have to check. But yeah, 2024, that was that. I have the 2020. Yeah, that's. I have the. I have my 2022 recap, and I'm seeing there's only one person that um there's only one person that stayed through all of my recaps, and it never was the last stream that I watched, but pretty much it was always either the fourth, third, second, or first. but never the last. Um, so yeah. All right. So yeah. So yep. So yeah. I might need to get a bottle of water soon because I do not have anything to drink anymore, and might open up the window more because the temperature is climbing up in my room, and I feel it. And some cold water will wake me up, or I think. I hope so because I do not want to stop streaming just because I'm too tired. And after I, I go back to like off, I go off stream, gain energy for some reason. It's usually like that when I'm tired during stream. I stop streaming, go back, fully energized. Do not know it. Do not know it. By the way, I've recently, since I streamed for a friend, I've reinstalled my replugged my camera and installed it on my monitor. And I don't know why. I feel that's the thing that was missing in my English streams. I don't know why. Because today I feel the most energized in my streaming in my streaming in my streaming in weeks. In weeks. Even though I slept the less, aka none hours of sleep, I feel I'm the most um energized. How much encounter I'm in? Okay, I'm going to stop for a little break in like the next two sets, two set. Mm-hmm. Because do want to get some water and open up the window more. I think I'm going to stop when I get to 40, like 640. There's going to be a nice uh stop break, point break, pit stop. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. All right. I said I was going to stop there to get some water. I just need to get out of those two encounters, and then I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm not going to switch the scene or whatever. Just going. Okay, I'm back. I got two cheese sticks as well. So I'm going to eat those. I love cheese sticks. A little bit of salt. Now a little bit of water. Okay. I got a bit of snacks. I got my water. I'm good. Let's get back to it. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Ugh, it's hot. It's hot right now. The summer weather is feeling not feeling. It's making it. Uh, I, I don't know what I don't know. I do not know. I'm trying chat, but I do not know what to say. What I'm trying to say is we're feeling the summer weather right now. It's eating. It's eating me quite well. I'm sorry. Did anyone snore? So I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm streaming. Gotta get the dogs out in 1 hour. And I do not want to. For a second, I thought my second Pikachu on the top screen was shiny. I had some hope. Then they were crushed. Stupid mouse. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't remember where that came from, but I think it's was from Harry Potter, aka Transphobe Legacy, as I like to call it. Transphobic Legacy. Yeah. Hmm. Told you I was tired. um, I told you earlier that I was watching Delaney streams last night. Last night, and they have a playlist for stream, and while I was listening to the playlist, and her playlist, not her playlist, their playlist, my bad. I'm tired. My brain doesn't cooperate right now. Their playlist, um, stop. They said, okay. Sorry, I had a song with it. They said that they needed some songs, and as after the place ended, they said that I was like, if you want, I could give you mine. Pick and choose what you want. And they said that it was too much of a not an asshole, but like I don't remember what they said. They said something about like something over something. Whatever. some they said something, and as the stream was going on, I was adding some of their songs from their playlist into mine. I added one, but yeah, I'm sure if next stream I watch them and I listen, I'd be down to add more music from their playlist into mine, because there's some song on their playlist that is nice and that I do have on mine. No, I do not have on mine, but I have like that. I have the I like like um like I have Pokemon songs, and Delaney have more. Oh, music is stopping because why YouTube? Delaney have some Pokemon, not some, a lot of Pokemon songs on their playlist, and um, they have some games songs that I do not have. Like they have some Colosseum slash X Day song that I do not have, but I've added one of them that I found that I find pretty much nice. Pretty much nice. I find nice. And some other song then I've heard some other song that was like do have those ones in my playlist, but I'll have to not to watch it. I'll have to listen to the playlist again, their playlist again, and pick and choose what I want, because I've had it only one because they didn't stream enough to play the playlist twice completely, only once, and that's pretty much fair. Usually, I also stop when my playlist is ending. So the fact that Delaney is doing pretty much the same as I do, it's funny. Um, well, they're not doing the same, but like sort of in a way. Like Delaney doesn't do much because of like her wrist getting having some issues with their wrist, so they doesn't stream a lot. Like the aunt for like I don't remember what the number they said, but they said a number like 500 or 1,000. I don't remember. I think it's 500. 500 encounters until the answer, and 500 is like the whole playlist uh, long in term of time, and their playlist is like I don't know how long it is, but mine is long. Like I stream 2 hours, and I'm like right now I'm 30 music on. Okay, I've streamed for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I have 117. I do not know why the life has something with the number 17 right now, but like, yeah. So yeah, I have like 1,117, and right now I'm on on the 30th music, and I only been streaming for 1 hour 30 minutes. So like, if you take that Every each 30 songs, it's 1 hour 30 minutes. So like um I almost have four, almost have 6 hours of stream music, and that's not even a joke. I almost have 6 hours of music. 6 hours is crazy. Not gonna lie. And I legit said in the stream yesterday that I have like 5 or 6 hours. So I'm not that far from the truth. Like I have almost 6 hours. I'll have to like calculate it, but pretty much sure that I have around that. If 30 if 30 music is like around 1 hour and 30 minutes, I do have like almost 6 hours of music. And I find my playlist pretty big, not gonna lie. Like back in the days when I started streaming, my first playlist was, I think it was like 60 song or 50, something like that. Then he second playlist came, and that was like another 50 to 40 music. Then third playlist came in, and third playlist went to like up to like 30 to like 40 music. Fourth came fourth playlist where it got back to like a decent number, may I say, like 50 to 60 songs. Fifth, pretty much the same as the fourth one, so like 50 to 60. Seventh was pretty much not seventh, sixth was pretty much the same as fourth and five. So like 60 songs ish, almost 70. And seventh was, as I remember recently checking my seventh playlist, was 6 7 music. I think. And back then I was like, I was finding my playlist not long enough. I was like, I need more music. Like I was like, I need to find more music. And my playlist before I switched to French to English, my current one was 106 song or 103, something like that. And now since I switched in English, it's 117. So like now I have a huge playlist. And I also have a big playlist where there's all the song I had in the past 4 years of streaming in one old playlist, and the playlist is like 300 music or some, but like 200 of them I'm not able to listen. I'm not 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 that I'm not able or capable of listen them, but I can't listen to them anymore. I've listened to them too much. So like I hear them and I'm like, ugh, skip, 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 skip. So yeah, sure, yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, like this song is in. I was going to say, wait, yes, Delaney's playlist that they stole from their wives, their wife, Cerise, Cerise, are like are like they like to call her a monkey, and I find it cute. Like I'm listening to stream and I hear Delaney call their wife, and she's like, "Are you okay, monkey?" And I get a bit jealous because I want someone to call me monkey. That's not 100% true, but some of it is true. Yeah, pretty sad, huh? And it's not like I'm not getting attention. I have a lot of old ass men on Grinder that wants my pee pee. So like, that's not an issue. But no one wants my heart or my love. They only want the sex. So yeah, made me remember an if a, a s- not a story, but like yeah, a story that I told. Not a story, but like a moment I had in French streams back in the day, um, where I was getting more comfortable with talking about my all LGBTQ self, like my whole like gender and identity, sexual orientation. And I remember back in the day, I was doing a concept called Switchathon, and one of my friend Camille came to stream, and Camille and I were talking about um, we're talking about I don't remember specifically what was the topic, but we were talking about love and like LGBT stuff. Like I was kind of explaining to her. I don't think I was explaining to her what not gender, what what gynosexual meant. But yeah, I was talking about something like I remember she told me something like um we got to get you a girl or something, and I don't remember what I've said, but like I went somewhere in my talking like, oh yeah, if I get the PP I'm happy or something like that. I was goofing around, and yeah, so the fact that I'm talking about that I'm getting quote unquote jealous of Delaney calling Cereza monkey because I want someone to call me some cute names. Made me remember of that moment I had with my friend Camille back in 2025. like around the same time of the year last year. Hmm. 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 Right now, I'm thinking about stuff in my head, and I'm like, I'm so dead in my head right now. No, that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about when I'm going to be streaming in French, what I'll be listening to in terms of my music, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired of listening to the same 2 hours every stream that I stream. Like I have a whole last playlist of 100 songs. I'm listening to like the 30 same fucking one. Sorry for my English, but yeah, like the same 31st song, I'm getting annoyed. By the way, I'll have to go out with the dogs in like soon, 30 minutes. So like at 12 I might stop, or maybe earlier if I'm getting tired, because right now I'm feeling hippie, and I don't know how long I can stay awake streaming. I'm getting hippie. At least at least tomorrow I know I'll be streaming in the morning again, but in French. So I'll be fine with it, you know. Like I'll be fine with it because I know I'll be streaming in French in the morning and not streaming late in the evening, you know. Another thing that sorry for burping. Another thing that Another reason why I'm not streaming in the evening on Thursday anymore is because, well, I wasn't streaming anyway on Thursday in the evening, but I was always saying that on stream. Um, on Thursday we might go uh go to the bingo. But every time I said that on stream on Thursday, we never went. But I said, but last week I went shopping with my grandma on not Thursday, on Tuesday morning. Well, we went to eat some lunch, some breakfast. Then we went shopping, but during either lunch or shopping or during the car ride to the shopping, like we went to a breakfast, not a breakfast restaurant, a breakfast club. Then we went to a Walmart because I had to do some shopping, and I told her, and not I didn't do anything. She told me that if she wasn't working on Friday, she would have went to the bingo on Thursday. So my right now my theory this week, if she's not working, she might want to go to bingo on Thursday. If she's not working on Friday, but that's my theory. Can be true, can be true, can be false. But that's a theory. Hypothetically, it could have been. But we'll have to see. If Friday I came back, um, well, you won't know, but I might say it on Friday. I might say it on Friday like, yo, I went to the bingo last night. It was nice. I might say it, or I might not. One thing I want to mention is that um, I one of the reason I forgot about on why I'm not streaming on Tuesday in English is that I'd be occupied uh during Tuesday nights. So the fact that I'm still streaming during the day on Tuesday um is great because I have an activity on every Tuesday night that me and my family are organizing. We're now hosting because before we were only playing. Now we are hosting because the old organizer quit. Like they ended their last year the as organizer. Then the year after they quit. They they told us before, and of course they didn't just quit during middle of the year of the middle of the season. Like they beforehand told us this is our last year. We're quitting last next year. We want to have a baby. That was their reasoning, their reason, and I think we did great. We had some we had some issues in the beginning, but we got through them, and now we're getting try to get everything sort of before um before going back to going back to the court because it's a sport activity. So yeah, and can't wait to go back and play. How many encounter am I right now? I might stop at 46K encounter. I might. That not that I do not want to continue, it is that just the fact that I'm getting tired and I might want to go nap before my mom's get back home. And if she doesn't go back, she doesn't if she doesn't come back home, at least I'd have napped a bit and then go outside with the dogs, you know? Because I have to go out with my dogs every 3 hours. Then there's that's why that and that's why I put it my stream schedule at 12 p.m. because I go with them at 8:30, then 11:30. If I'm awake before 8 or I wake up at 8. Um, and I go streaming at 12 because I know my mom will get back at 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 1 p.m. around those time, and I won't have to go with the dogs uh until I won't go have to go back with the dogs for the rest of the day. So yeah. So yeah. How much inventory am I right now? Okay, I'll have this open so I know because I'm getting happy. And I know that I said I might stay until 12, but I'm too tired to stay until 12. And 1K a day keeps the doctor away. That's not true, but at least I'm actually doing some what around 1K a day. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Two sets of encounter and I'm done. Two sets of encounter and I'm done. And tomorrow it's going to be a French stream. Then I'll try to see you chat Wednesday. I'll try. By the way, it's going to be another day of no raiding, no raid because I do not feel like I have the I have enough energy to raid anyone. 46K. Ugh. Fucking fuck you, man. By the way, tomorrow I'll be streaming this again, but in French. So, if you, if tomorrow, not if tomorrow, if next week you're like, oh, there's more encounters, understood, understood, understand that I did have done some more encounters last the day after we last streamed this. All right, all right. Full cam is good cam. I'm just going to yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to close my close my controller. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, chat. It was a good stream, but every good thing has an ending, has an end. Every good thing has a good end. I don't know. Okay, try to say a French sentence, but a French saying, but in English doesn't work well. So yeah, I'll see you Wednesday for another stream. If you, yeah, I'm going to say that we're going to see you Wednesday. If I get to, if I stream Wednesday, if I had the energy, if I feel like streaming, not tomorrow, Wednesday in English. All right, peace, chat.